Hey Kipsters, today we are going to define words and phrases as they are used in a text. And I say this because sometimes the dictionaries don't quite help or they might be a little bit confusing. So really honing in on the text where the word in question is being used. So let's take a look. These are our thinking steps that we're going to go through to define words and phrases. And this is how I kind of put it together in a graphic organizer. And we're going to be using amendments number 15, particularly the word we're in. And I know it seems really simple, this word, but I want to just go through a thinking process and I want you to mimic this today. So you'll try after me. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is look at any suffixes, prefixes, root words, or parts of speech. So I want to look inside the word for clues. So initially when I see the word we're in, I think it's two words already because it says where and in or in. Where meaning a place. In meaning inside or inner. And since in is also a prefix, it can mean a couple of things like not or also of. Okay. So step 2. What I want to do next is look for clues outside of the word, particularly context clues. So I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit around the word to figure that out. So it says all persons born or naturalized in the United States, so anyone from the US, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, and anyone that is a part of the US, are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. So meaning that in the United States and within that state. So for us, Texas, they reside, meaning where they live or they're from. Okay. If you didn't know what reside means, I would have looked that up in the dictionary too to kind of help me figure out the word wherein. So in this particular case, it seems like the word wherein means like from. So meaning from of the state where where they're from. That's what I'm thinking for now. Now I want to ask myself, is there figurative language being used? I'm going to read the next sentence just to make sure that there isn't. So I know the first sentence is talking about anyone from the United States or a state within the United States, right? That's what it starts with. Then sentence 2 states, no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States. So nobody can take away or limit someone's privileges or immunities as being a United States citizen. Nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the law. So basically, no state within the United States can take away these privileges from anybody, period. So the word we're in doesn't seem like it's being used figuratively, because this particular section of the law is specifically stating where someone lives, where someone is from. So I'm going to put no here. Now I want to put everything all together and guess the definition. So I'm thinking the word we're in is probably something, or it's kind of like a phrase. So we're in can mean in which somebody is from. So this right here, like where somebody is from, is basically what they reside means. But I'm going to go ahead and use the word, so in step 5, it says check the definition with the original sentence and plug it in to see if it makes sense. So I'm going to use the word in which to replace where in, because they reside would mean the next part of my definition. So let's check that out. All persons born in the United States and jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States. Are citizens of the United States and of the state in which they reside, in which they're from. So I think that is a good fit. And it does make sense. So this is the process I want you to take today. You're going to do the same using the word impartial that we looked at yesterday in amendments number 6. Also, you're going to have a quick practice question to practice that with. All right.